The Q check and you come upon us and you hear that music, absolutely stop what you're doing, because we are giving you an exceptional price on something, in this case from Wicker Park. Our friends from Bethlehem Lights, the professional lighting company, has decided to open up a whole new branch, same professional quality, to provide us with these exquisite set of two 11 or 13-inch indoor-outdoor faux spheres. No one else anywhere else has them. 38,000 of you have at least ordered more than one set. This is the most colors we've ever had. The price on this is going up at the end of the day. So it's really important. The more I look at these, the more I want them. And I don't know how you feel about them, but give us a couple of minutes to really share with you the wonders of professional quality faux plants, because they have come so far. Imagine having something in your yard that you never have to water, that you don't have to worry. It's totally fade resistant, totally no maintenance, weather resistant. Your animals, and I love the animals that keep me company in my yard, but many times there's a lot of things I have to pass on. You don't have to worry, and we don't even really have a live plant here that kind of looks like this. So let me show you the two sizes, then we'll come back, if that's okay with everyone. We'll talk about the color choices, because the colors are beautiful. This actually came about because you all told us last year we had something similar, and you were like, we love this. So we brought you more colors, two brand new colors, and we brought you two sizes. There is also a 19-inch version that's not at a today's special value price, but one thing at a time. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. This is the very first time we're ever doing something like this as a today's special value. It is based on one of the most popular garden items that we had last year. This is going to be your 13-inch size. You get not one, but you get two. So if you choose the 13-inch, this is what you're going to get. You will actually see Melissa break these in half, then you would have 4 halves, if you want to think about it that way. You can put them back together, by the way. Here's the 11-inch size, so you can kind of compare them side by side. You decide according to the pot, maybe where you're going to place them, according to your budget, whatever works best for you. This is dark pink. It has always historically been a hugely popular color because I think it goes so easily with fresh flowers, with the bushes and shrubbery that we have, the real thing, so it fits nicely in there. Walk with me as we take a look. This color is going to be our purple color. There are thousands upon thousands of these fabulous tiny little flowers. The deep greenery, you can see they have a very organic feel that adds to the realness of everything. This next one, I think I need to move into a different house. But this boxwood, to me, is so regal, so statuesque, just simply gorgeous. I would get this if you could swing 13 and 11. We brought in 10,000 of just the boxwood. In the 11-inch, we have 2,100 remaining. In the 13-inch, fewer than 2,000. And remember, again, you're getting a set of two, so pick up that boxwood. Good thing you're watching now. All right, next to the boxwood, we have the red, and the red now getting very limited. We were able to bring you 9,000 in the red. We have 1,700 in the 11-inch that you're looking at, and 2,000 in the 13-inch. All right, the white. White, most limited. We brought in 8,000 total. In 11-inch, we have only 250 in the 11-inch. In the 13-inch white, about 550, and then they're gone. Then they're gone for the day. The price goes up at the end of the day, all that good stuff. This is the light pink. Isn't that pretty? Look how beautiful and delicate these flowers are. Yet they're never going to fade. No one's going to eat them, and insects won't be all crazy in them or anything like that. And we'll talk about all the ways you're going to use it. There's your light pink, 11-inch or 13-inch. I'm kind of a big fan of this orange. This reminds me of a good old-fashioned marigold, right? Marigolds are always wonderful. Not a lot of critters will eat a marigold, so the orange is half of the quantity of the orange now gone in the 11 or the 13-inch. If you were to go out, because this is huge in the world of gardening, this beautiful new fresh faux gardening, take a look, because the retail value on the 11-inch is $35.30 a piece. Well, you're getting 2 spheres, or 4 halves. The if sold separately there is $70.60. You are getting the 2 of these home for $30. The set of 2 and the 13 out in retail, that would be $46.66 for 1. Multiply that by 2, and it's $93.32. 5 easy pays at $8, and the price will go up at the end of the day. And my friends, you will have zip ties. So if you take them apart, which you can very easily, and if you take them apart, you will have 2 halves. You can put them back together because there's little holes that you can put the zip tie, so you can put them back together if you want to, or you could separate them, whatever works best for you. So you will get the zip ties and you will get the garden stakes. These are like tent stakes. Same thing, you stake down your like Christmas decorations so they don't blow away, because you may want to stake them down into a pot or into the ground, whatever the case may be. Or you could hang them if you want to hang them. All right. I'm going to stop talking because Melissa is with us. Melissa Epps-Wilding is a home decor expert. She is really fabulous. Her whole darn family is fabulous. We absolutely love them. She's at home. She's been kind enough to invite us into her home. Melissa, your home is absolutely beautiful. Thank you for spending your day with us.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry I'm not there with you, but this is the next best thing, Pat.
Yes.
So hi, everyone. So Pat, I mean, you know, we're all familiar with Bethlehem Lights, and Wicker Park is a division of Bethlehem Lights that we created. It's our faux foliage and plants, indoor, outdoor, unlit version, and they're gorgeous. We still have that commercial grade quality that you're used to with Bethlehem Lights that you were talking about earlier. Like all of these flowers in here, the thousands and thousands of flowers, these are molded tips that have all been UV protected so they will withstand the elements. And that gorgeous, gorgeous color, and then that depth of the green in there so you can see each and every flower. This is a hot pink. I'm partial to this one, and I also love the Boxwood one, but you did such a great job explaining it. But this is the 13-inch sphere. But you can open these up, Pat, and you can have the sphere, or you can have them separated. So you were showing them separated. It's so easy to do. They have hook and loops here that they just push together. Then when you separate them, you can just kind of pull them apart. And it's really cool now because now you have 2 pieces of one sphere. But if you have water pipes or anything that's a little unsightly, you can cover them up. But you can also use this, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I have a planter over here, but I can put it on top of the planter, and it still looks like
Melissa,
the sphere.
it looks gorgeous.
Right? It looks great. And so you can put these on either side of your, you know, the door, and then you have another sphere left. But you can put these back together. It's a little bit, what is it, dexterity challenging. You know, you've got to have good eyesight to put them back together, but that's, if you don't have your readers with you, you can always use the zip ties. Or
Absolutely.
if you have patience, you can put them back together. But they're fantastic. I've been decorating with them for the past couple of days with, you know, with the help of my kids, and it's pretty easy to do because there's so many different places you can put them.
All right, Melissa, you knew I couldn't stand this.
I love it.
I was listening when I got up this morning. I have to admit, I actually slept through midnight last night, which I usually don't do. So I watched you and Jane this morning at 6 a.m. and I heard you say we could use our fairy lights, and I was like, where are my fairy lights? So you could go ahead, and even if I wanted to leave the sphere together, as you know, Bethlehem Lights has such awesome fairy lights. I just went through, you could either string them from the inside or the outside, but you can't even see that. So at night, we can make them glow if you want.
So did you put them on the inside or the outside?
The outside, because I did it in like 5 minutes, if you wanted me to be honest with you. Melissa, would you suggest inside or outside, love?
Oh, you know, you're a gal after my own heart, Pat. So I actually just kind of stuck my whole like wire light inside, because you can just unhook one bit, and then you can, you know, pop this back together. And now you have a glow inside, and you can spend a little bit more time maybe like hooking them on top so that they're not all clumped together, but you can really do whatever you want. But I love adding the fairy lights, but you know, even without the lights, they are so beautiful, like thousands and thousands of purple flowers. And this is more of like a lavender color. I think on our screens, it's maybe coming off a little bit more deep, you know, purplish blue, but that beautiful color of lavender. You can feel them, they're gorgeous. And then you have that green in there, which allows you to see the depth and also allows you to separate the flowers so that they're really visible and it doesn't just look like a mound of purple.
Absolutely. I mean, these are so well done. Melissa, all I could think of is, I mean, you know, in the studio, we were able to do such a great job, and you've done such a beautiful job sharing with us on social media and in your home different ways. I was even thinking this purple one, you could put a big ribbon. Of course, I'd have to put the lights on the inside, but that's up to you. You could put a big ribbon on this, you know, for the holidays, for Easter, if you're someone who celebrates Easter. My niece is getting married. Woo, Katie, we're so excited. But how about the white for a wedding? You could even put, ooh, and if you want the 11-inch white, last call, the 13-inch 300, but you could hang this with some beautiful organza from a tree or from, you know, a walkway or something like that. It would be magnificent.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. We were actually talking about that the other day, how pretty these would look hanging, and they'll be real easy to hang, like you were showing, because you know, there's little loops in here that you can just string a ribbon with, so it would be super easy to hang. But you know, whether you put them in your planters, and that's kind of what I did with them. I have so many planters laying around still from last summer that just have, you know, dirt in them. You just pop these spheres right in and they look gorgeous. My husband was like, do not buy another real plant because I'm not very good at keeping them alive. He's like, these look fantastic. You do not need to buy a plant. But if you separate them and you put them in your mulch bed, they look gorgeous. Like, I like them when you have maybe one that's separated and then you have one that's the full round sphere, so you have a little bit of height. Or if you had, you know, if you could get two sets and you do the two different sizes, look really cool next to each other.
Oh, that would be fabulous. And
or
you know,
mix and match them.
What's nice about this is you don't have to use them the same way all the time. You get to choose. But where do you go and find this kind of professional quality? That's what we've loved, Melissa, about Bethlehem Lights for years, because I know when I go and I get my holiday decorations from Bethlehem Lights out year after year, they're going to still work because that's the quality of what I bought. Do you mind, love, if we go through the colors really quickly and then come with a tour, everybody, and we'll walk around the set. We'll even go inside so you'll see some of the ideas. Over here, I think, Melissa, did you say you love this color, the pink, as one of your favorite?
I do.
Or the red?
This one's beautiful. I paired this one by my front door with the green boxwood.
Oh, beautiful.
It's a great combination. That pink's beautiful.
Yeah, this is what Melissa's talking about. Oh, that's stunning with the green boxwood. Wow. All right, so one thing at a time. 11-inch or 13 inches, you will tell us. Then here's that purple, and I agree with you. If you had lavender and you place this near lavender, it would be such a beautiful, beautiful accent to it. How pretty is that? If you want the boxwood, very limited. In the 11-inch, fewer than 2,000. And then in the 13-inch, remember, there's two different sizes. How many did you just say, Dan? 1,500 remaining in the larger boxwood. The other thing is, Melissa, and I didn't have time to try it out, but I was thinking you could go ahead and put one on top of the other and, you know, just put some kind of pole through them. If you want it, and maybe do the third one, and maybe I would do as the same size or a different color or something. Yeah, and make sort of a topiary out of it. Just a thought.
You're so clever, Pat.
Oh, I don't know about that, but here's the red that we talked about a little bit earlier. So the one earlier that I had, that was the dark pink. Okay, so this is the red. The red, 1,500 11-inch and 1,700 13-inch. How would you describe the red?
The red, I mean, they look very similar to the pink, but that's like a really beautiful, I want to say it's a bright red, then part of me wants to kind of say it's a little bit more muted red, because if you come in really close on that red, you can see that the red's kind of tinted with the green a little bit to kind of mute it out a little bit, but either